Once upon a time, in the illustrious kingdom of Vindoria, there lived a cunning and enigmatic ruler named King Alistair. His reign was marked by a mysterious air that kept his subjects in a state of suspended terror. Whispers of his unpredictable nature echoed through the kingdom, as his every move left others bewildered and uncertain. In the grand palace of Vindoria, King Alistair sat upon his ornate throne, his piercing eyes scanning the courtiers who dared to approach him. His advisor, Lord Ravenscroft, stood nearby, observing the proceedings with a shrewd expression. The king's reputation for unpredictability had reached far and wide, instilling fear in the hearts of both friends and foes. One fateful day, a nobleman named Sir Cedric dared to challenge King Alistair's authority. His audacity was met with a swift and calculated response from the ruler, who orchestrated a series of unexpected events that left Sir Cedric's reputation in tatters. Rumors swirled, and soon, the entire kingdom trembled at the mere thought of crossing the unpredictable monarch. The court was abuzz with speculation and apprehension, as the king's actions continued to baffle and astonish. Lord Ravenscroft, his loyal advisor, understood the underlying strategy behind the king's enigmatic behavior. He approached King Alistair one evening, seeking enlightenment on the secret behind his unpredictable nature. "Your Majesty," Lord Ravenscroft began cautiously, "your reign is marked by a remarkable air of unpredictability. How do you keep others in this state of suspended terror?" King Alistair leaned back on his throne, a wry smile playing on his lips. "Ah, Lord Ravenscroft, the dance of power is a delicate one. To keep others in suspended terror, one must cultivate an air of unpredictability." Intrigued, Lord Ravenscroft listened intently as the king unraveled the secrets behind the 18th law of power. "Imagine, my dear advisor," King Alistair continued, "if one were to reveal their intentions and actions in a predictable manner, they would become vulnerable to manipulation and resistance. But by embracing the power of the unknown, we instill fear and uncertainty in the hearts of those around us." Lord Ravenscroft nodded, slowly comprehending the significance of this approach. "But Your Majesty, how does one go about cultivating such an air of unpredictability?" King Alistair leaned forward, his voice low and conspiratorial. "It begins with mastering the art of misdirection. Plant seeds of doubt and confusion. Make your enemies question their own judgment. Disrupt their expectations and keep them perpetually off balance." Lord Ravenscroft's mind raced with the possibilities. "And what about allies, Your Majesty? How do we ensure they do not become victims of our unpredictability?" The king's eyes gleamed with wisdom. "Ah, Lord Ravenscroft, trust is a delicate commodity. With allies, one must strike a balance. Reveal glimpses of your plans, enough to maintain their loyalty, but never unveil the full picture. Allow them to wonder, to speculate, and they will remain loyal out of curiosity and fear of missing out." As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, King Alistair continued to bewilder his subjects with his mysterious maneuvers. His kingdom thrived under a cloud of suspense, as even the most powerful nobles treaded cautiously in his presence. His reign was a testament to the potency of unpredictability in the pursuit and preservation of power. And so, the tale of King Alistair and the 18th law of power, keep others in suspended terror, cultivate an air of unpredictability, spread far and wide, becoming a legend that would be recounted for generations to come. As King Alistair's reign continued, neighboring kingdoms grew wary of his enigmatic nature. Diplomats and rulers alike found themselves second-guessing their strategies, unsure of how to navigate the treacherous waters surrounding Vindoria. The kingdom's enemies, in particular, became paralyzed by fear, never knowing when or how King Alistair would strike. Inside the palace walls, whispers of rebellion and betrayal began to circulate. However, the conspirators, too, were consumed by uncertainty. They could never be certain who among them were true loyalists or spies planted by the king himself. The air of unpredictability cast a shadow of doubt on their plans, weakening their resolve and sowing seeds of distrust. Through calculated moves and strategic alliances, King Alistair expanded his dominion, not solely through brute force, but by manipulating the fears and expectations of those around him. He became a master puppeteer, pulling invisible strings that controlled the actions of his subjects, both friend and foe. As his power grew, King Alistair imparted his wisdom upon his trusted advisor, Lord Ravenscroft, ensuring that the legacy of unpredictability would live on beyond his own reign. Lord Ravenscroft became a mentor to future rulers, teaching them the importance of maintaining an air of mystery and unpredictability to secure their dominance. Generations later, tales of King Alistair's reign would inspire leaders throughout the land. They would recount his strategies of misdirection, calculated risk-taking, and the careful balance between revealing and concealing intentions. The 18th law of power became a cornerstone of their governance, a reminder that true power lies not just in strength but also in the ability to keep others perpetually on edge. And so, the story of King Alistair and the 18th law of power serves as a timeless lesson, a reminder to leaders of the importance of embracing the unknown, cultivating an air of unpredictability, and wielding it as a powerful tool to keep others in suspended terror, ensuring their own ascent to the pinnacles of power.